Forget the pacifism. Ticking daggers started modern warfare. He killed the game, I got the Activision. The sum of all fears, give me my respect. Haters can't see me like a politician.
Alright, so starting recording now. This is an impromptu interview. We did not know how else to do this, but you know, we're pretty cool at Avocado Media, so we figured it out. And I think this is the best way to let the world know about this. I'm very excited, man. We've just been from listening to it, doggy. What does it sound like?
Hey, my G.
Yeah.
All I can say is the city isn't really that ready.
You're talking about the city, bro. I'm talking about the continent.
You're talking about the continent?
Yeah.
Man,
I'm not worried about any MC on this piece of land called Africa.
Right
with
now?
With this project that we recorded, I don't think anyone from Shane Eagle, with respect to everyone, from whoever it is, they can get their shit rocked back, bro.
Bring it on.
Yeah, like this is what I'm talking about. This is, and here's I was thinking of, when I thought about doing this as an interview, I was thinking about what to ask you, because you rarely do fucking interviews. You know what I mean? You rarely do interviews. But I've been watching your artistry grow, especially during this week that we're recording this thing. Right? It's like, can you speak to that? Like, what's your perspective
of how things have just played out? I
Yeah.
think it's just been like an energy thing, man. You know, good vibes, right environment, right concoction, right cocktail, the right instruments, and everything just molded itself into a really good, decent body of work, man. I can't lie, I enjoyed doing it. It was a little bit tricky at first, but once we got the ball rolling, we just kept on going, man.
Yeah.
There was no slowing up, which is what I like, man. I hate that, you know, the start-stop issues that usually happens when you're in a studio and you're working with other artists.
And it's also kind of why we did this like this, right?
Exactly,
We didn't want any of that conversation of no, change
Come
this,
tomorrow,
shiny.
change shiny, the hard drive is full.
No.
You know those stories, those ones. All those politics, except me, I try and avoid that shit. So,
And like you much like me, have been on the receiving end of. Do you feel like it's every artist's journey to go through that bullshit?
except man, I really think that it's just.
Or it's just niggas are assholes?
It's a little bit of both, in all honesty, man. I mean, like some cats I know, I'm not gonna mention any names,
Yeah.
are actual, they just try and make it hard for other artists. But there's some cats where genuinely things just aren't going their way, you know, and you can't really blame them, even though it's a frustrating situation to be in, but you just have to try and soldier on. And it just helps you, like, understand the industry here more, you know what I mean? Because I doubt this shit happens as much in other countries, but here it's prevalent, man. It's prevalent, and then you always have to go through the motions of just kowtowing and being plastic and all that. I don't have the time and patience for that shit. Yeah, man. That's why this was so fun, except because here there was none of that. There was no politics, man. It was just let's effing go. That's it. That's it.
Yeah. Show up and show
Show
up.
up when you show up. Finish when you finish.
This is what happens when rappers are allowed to do what they want.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You know
this
what
was
I mean?
heavy. This was heavy. And you know what really surprised me about this? We didn't cuss.
Yeah.
We didn't cuss.
Yeah, you said that on the last joint, like, yo, man, I just noticed we haven't cussed.
Which is gonna be dope, man, because I usually get into a lot of trouble with my lyrical content because I'm pretty vulgar sometimes, man. Not all the time, but when I do go in, I go in heavy, you know. So
I mean,
this was nice for me. It was
neither
fun.
here or there. I find it interesting that I have music where I don't cuss, but I've got these fucking interviews.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I find it hilarious, but for me, the music it's something else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The music, I put it somewhere else.
Yeah.
For me, it's like a photo album. You know what I mean? Like when my kids look back on my photo album, I just want, you know what I mean?
You were young here, you started growing, etc., that kind of shit. Yeah, man. That's understandable.
I want them to look at it from a sober-minded perspective. I also personally just think I respect the artists who are able to get around the artistry without having to cuss, which is why you're super dope, right? It's because you're able to make that shift.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? You're just bam, bam, bam.
I'm pretty malleable these days. I don't know what it is. There's something in the water.
Hey, what's going on with all that? What's going on with all that shit?
I'm in a good place lyrically, artistically right now. I've been trying to push myself a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I've been messing around with a bunch of different cats, which is always good because it helps you get more versatile. And I've been trying to write more. I haven't really been as consistent with my writing as I have now because it's been quite a while, man. Since when I dropped the push, that body of work took a while, and I wasn't really writing much since then. But then I've just been in a little bit of a good space, man. I can't lie. I'm enjoying it, man. I hope it keeps running.
Yeah. Yesterday during our session, you said you used to write stories.
Yeah, man.
You know, and like it was just you listening to something we were working on for Avocado. That was like, ah, shit.
That reminded me.
Yeah, I used to do this. Speak on that.
Bro, man, I really want to get back into the writing thing, man. I really want to get back into writing. It's just, I got so damn demoralized when I lost most of my shit because I had been working on a huge, I can't even call it. I think it was supposed to be a graphic novel that just went and spiraled out of control, but it was really hella creative. And just a few of my mates had read it and they were like, yo, you're onto something big, man. And then I got into a little altercation or some shit. I can't remember. I was young and dumb. And somehow, during my movements, I lost the whole damn thing, man. And ever since then, I just branched out into like making smaller and smaller content story-wise, you know what I mean? So like, when me and the niggas would come up with a storyline for a comic, I'd usually have a bucket load of contributions, but then after losing all of my written material, I was like, man.
It also kills your confidence.
It kills your confidence. You're like, I have to start this shit again. But have I done this already? You know? Because the material I had started with, I started that from, I think, 9th or 10th grade. That's how long ago it was that I had been writing this shit. And I filled up like, I think maybe 6 or 7 hardcover books, man, and then just like stapled them together and shit. And then my cousin she's actually a really dope writer. She was helping me with my like structure the actual content, because at some point in time she was like, yo, is this gonna be a book? Is it gonna be a comic? You know? And I still had that energetic energy that youths have, you know, so I was so damn excited.
I like how you be talking about that shit like you're not young no more.
Nigga, we old now.
You ain't old, nigga.
But no, I'm forever young, man. Peter Pan for life.
Yeah.
But still though, back then, man, it was just like, it felt like so new to me, and I felt like I was the only person doing it, you know. Not to be selfish or anything, it just gave me that cocky confidence. I mean, I didn't know any of my homies that were doing that type of shit. And everyone that was reading was like, yo, this is hella dope. So, yeah, man, it boosted my confidence I was peaking, man. I thought I was God. And then suddenly, the fire was stolen, man. I lost the light, they say. So, it's, to be honest, man, I'm still dabbling. I'm sure you've seen some of my like most recent content. Yeah. Some of the hidden material that I don't think we can talk too much on.
Even the stuff that you're contributing to Avocado that people need to look out for.
Yeah, man, there's a lot that's coming their way from me, Avocado Media wise, man. But I'm gonna wait for you people to put the green light and be ready to let that into the light. I don't want to say too much. I might fuck up.
Word. I see you being media trained.
You know how it is. Like when little Dirk coughed at
Kim Von like in don't
say too much, but
Now let's zone back in on this project, right? No producers allowed, right? So just rappers producing rappers. What's your highlight on the project?
Okay, I knew, I had a feeling this question was going to land, but and I don't know how to answer it, man, because like the first joint, I'm really digging the vibe that we did with Alchemy. Alchemy was fire because I love the way you just dived in. When I got here, you had already written your verse, and I just remember I wanted to follow the way you had started, exactly that way, and then I just found the cadence and the flow. I was like, let's go, let's go, you know.
The same happened for the other side, right?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
you lifted that song to like a place lyrically and just feeling wise. You know what I mean, like thematically.
It was more emotional.
Yeah, you took it to a place
It was
that,
a little bit dark, but
a place I keep telling you should do more records like that. You know what I mean? Like I think people need to know more about Dagger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They know about Dagger, like, you know what I mean, how Dagger move, what Dagger do.
Yeah.
But they don't know about Dagger. They don't know why he moved like that. You know what I mean? So for me it's like whenever you jump into those pockets like Black Monday, for example, that's my favorite fucking, you know what I mean? It's because you're showing like the human aspect of the artistry.
Yeah.
It's Iron Man showing the Tony Stark. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, behind all this stuff that you guys are seeing,
we also have problems.
Yeah, we also have problems. I also wild out. You know what I mean?
I was a bit crazy.
Go off, you know?
Yeah, man.
The last thing I think I want to ask on is critique. Right. This has been bothering me as somebody who creates a lot recently. It's been bothering me the way the internet has made it that anybody with a touch screen or a touch pad
can say anything,
and the use of their fingers becomes a professional at whatever they're speaking on.
Don't even go there.
You know what I mean? Like I wanna you know what I miss? I miss when the people who were allowed to critique something were actually well researched in that particular thing. Not just you wake up at 10 hours and you're upset at what, you know what I mean?
What you mean, man. I mean, listen, to be honest, after this drops, I already have my seatbelt ready for all of that watered down fucking. You know, the peeps that don't really know what they're talking about, there's gonna be 1,000 of them, man. And the peeps that really do know what they're gonna be talking about, there's gonna be quite a few. But I just take it with a pinch of salt, man, because I don't really care about the media. Those are Facebook pressures, man. You know? Those are not real pressures. When this shit hits Spotify and whatever, man.
Yeah.
Then you see the people, the real listeners.
Yeah, when it's dollar signs in their account, right?
Say, I mean, Facebook will always be one of Zed's most favorite place to, besides Twitter.
Yeah.
Which is a different demographic and audience at the same time, but it's still basically the same thing, huh?
Yeah. It's just people telling you what they think of stuff that they don't know how to make.
It's okay.
You know what I mean?
People will be people. Allow them.
I was watching the Most Def interview where he was like, "No, I don't allow people to be." By the way, I don't do that.
Yeah,
I don't do
problem,
that.
man.
No, yeah, I've got a people problem.
When you said, "What do you think we're going to critique this, rate this?" Bro, I already know you want to peek on the numbers. So what you want me to say, bro?
You see me. Damn, I forgot my train of thought.
You were talking about
Most Def
yeah.
said something very important. He was like, all the people, he said there's few people that really love music and art in this world, and all of them try to make it.
He said that?
Yeah.
That's deep, bro.
That's hard, you know what I mean? It's
true,
like,
man.
it's really, if you really love art in some shape or form, you have tried to create it.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? You have tried.
I've been drawing from the jump, man.
Bro, before I was rapping, I was sketchy. You know what I mean? Before I was sketching, I was sketchy. But that's a story for another day.
Hey, that's different.
Hey, bro, I'm happy we did this, bro.
This has been hella fun, man.
I'm happy we did this.
We need to set up a part 2 and make it a little bit more heavy.
Yeah, eh? Maybe it's your 20 tracks. Maybe even next week.
You never know it.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, man.
Fucking do it.
Nah, but it's been blessed, man. Thanks for the opportunity.
Fuck, man.
Let's do more.
Man. Let's do more of this. I'm with this. No Producers Allowed is definitely my favorite group right now.
Yeah, shit, man.
As in the only team I think
Lusaka slaughterhouse in right now, man.
The only team I think who can try us, and that's on their good day, is Shady and Royce.
Now that is a conversation for.
Let's go. I want it. I want all the smoke.
You want all the smoke?
Listen. It's about the proof is in the pudding, bruh. This is an insane show of lyricism.
We went in, I can't lie.
This is sick. this is in the what?
Okay, let me not beat around the bush. We went in.
This is crazy.
It's not to overwrap us, but
Yeah.
let them listen.
No. You can't come from wherever you're going to come from and tune. No, I think this. When you can't even think of the first 4 bars of all the songs.
You know what's gonna happen? I can't wait. Oh, yo, Dagger killed Critic on this one. Yo,
I can't wait for that.
it's gonna be. Then there'll be ratings. I can't wait for the rating. All you rating people, except please, I can't wait for your funny ass ratings. But please listen first. Just enjoy the music. You know. I mean, I saw what happened with some other artists, and it's something. It's like people just like division here, especially when they're listening to content. That's why there was the whole NDL and Lusaka thing in the day. Except because people just want to create competition for
no reason.
For no reason, man. When we're trying to create content, no competition. Competition is for later, man.
That's for later, bro. Let's all get rich first,
Let's get
right?
rich first, then we can start fighting. We can start doing those real versus battles.
Yeah. What life, bro? Thanks for coming through, and let's see about this on the other side. This is dropping on my birthday, but, so
Heavy.
that's 9th August. So if you're listening to this, you're probably one of the first. Thank you, first of all, for being curious enough to come check on a random video on YouTube. But this is how exactly we have decided to release this project. Unplanned. We thought of this last week, and it's all done by rappers, except for maybe like Rock Beats.
Yeah,
Shout out to Rock.
man.
Except Rock Beats, but everybody else involved in this project is a rapper. So from the artwork to the music, you know what I mean, all of it is done by rappers. So no, it's not mixed. You know what I mean? No producers were allowed. It's in the name.
Exactly, bro.
But shout out, man, and catch you on the next one, I guess.
Yeah, man. See you on the other side.
Alright, bro.
Let's get it.
Forget the pacifism. Ticking daggers started modern warfare. He killed the game, I got the active vision. The sum of all fears, give me my respect. Haters can't see me like a politician neck. I need a bankroll. Pockets with more bodies than Rambo. Give him an earful while I'm jotting lyrical Van Goghs. Yeah, there's no breaks here. How we go? Hamlet, the hoes know to find me at Shakespeare. And half the time the hype is overrated. But no cap, I go violent on the beats that Breezy orchestrated. And now you dealing with a crab that got up off his ass and out that bucket chasing fame and fortune. I'm what fortune favored. We make a fortune, I applaud the haters. Just cause you niggas don't know about the game, it ain't my fault we made it. I'm all energy, you feel it when I'm rapping, bruh.